This is a BMW i8 hybrid battery. I'm about to dismantle it and possibly reuse the battery modules. I don't know what configuration they are yet, but I'm hoping they're 16S at most. The seller said the battery has been sitting for 2 years, so we don't know if the cells are completely drained. It's a bit of a gamble, but I got it at a good price, so I'm hoping that the cells are still good and I'll be able to repurpose them for to run with some inverters, 12 or 24 volts. So let's do it. I've removed the bolts, don't know how much they are, but that's all of them. Remove all the bolts from the outside and cover should come off now. So I've removed all the screws that holds the battery pack cover on, and now I'm gonna take off this panel and disconnect this high voltage connection before the cover can come off. Now that we remove this panel, there's 3 connections that we need to disconnect to get the main cover off. These high voltage cable, the main positive and negative, it's pretty easy to disconnect. Just have to put your fingers under here and press a latch. There's a little white plastic latch that you press and just pull the cables out. And then this small one here, some kind of sensor cable, just got a little latch on it, and you press it and disconnect it. That's it. Now the main cover has come off. So this is the battery pack with the cover off, and there seems to be 6 modules in here. There's another row, there's 3 on top and another row at the bottom there. And these are all the electronics, BMS system and the contactor. I'm not sure how this battery is cooled, if it's got a fan or if it's liquid cooled. Yeah, it's liquid cooled, so there's no fan in here. That's just the contactor housing and the BMS modules. I'm gonna take the cover off one of these modules and see what they This is a good thing about the BMW pack, is everything is so easy to disconnect. I'm going to take one of these covers off one of these modules and see how much cells are in each module. So I'm testing the voltage of one of these modules and I'm getting 57.9. So that would suggest it's a 16S, definitely a 16S module. So there's 6 modules and this pack is, I think it's 7.1 kilowatt. So each module is just over a kilowatt each. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's not much inverters that that can operate with 16S modules, but there's a few. Well, there's 2 that I know. There's a Vectron Phoenix. Some of the Vectron Phoenix, the voltage ranges from 38 to 68 volts, so it's perfect for these modules. Or a Studer like this one. So they even match the color scheme. Now these would be perfect for this, for that Studer. These inverters, you just have to parallel all of them. And the good thing about these, they have these holes in all two sides. So yeah, so these BMW modules, they have 4 holes, so 2 on each end. So you could stack them with some threaded bars. You could stack all of them on top of each other if you can get it to sit stable enough, and just parallel them up, and you have a nice battery stack that will even look good by itself, because it's got these nice aluminium cases on them, you know. Yeah, so these BMW packs are really good if you can find the inverter to operate at the voltage that you need to. I bought this pack, and the seller wasn't sure of the condition, but judging by the cell voltage, well, of the first module anyway, the voltage of the first module seems to be a good battery pack. So I don't know, maybe I should put it back together and resell it for a profit. Something I have to think about.